Welcome back. I'm your host, Larry King. This is the 30th anniversary Chabad Telethon special. Over the past 3 decades, and thanks to your help, we've watched our humble telethon grow into one of the most celebrated examples of Hollywood joining ranks to help those in need. In the weeks leading up to the telethon, you can feel the excitement and anticipation. The image of the dancing rabbi is prominently displayed throughout the city, and today, the Chabad Telethon has become a venerable annual tradition, reaching millions of households across America. In fact, we've become such a pop culture mainstay that our telethon has been featured on such hit shows like The Simpsons, Leno, Letterman, Kimmel, Everybody Loves Raymond, and Saturday Night Live. Most notably, our good friend Kevin Bright, the creator and producer of Friends, all but made the telethon a season unto himself. Take a look.
Boy, Dick Clark really let himself go.
Tonight, Chabad needs all the friends it can get so they can continue to save lives. It's what they're all about. So be a friend. Go to your phones now and call Chabad.
Look at him go!
What I wouldn't give to be dancing with those rabbis right now.
Hey, come on, Joey, join us!
I don't know how.
Just feel the joy, brother, just feel the joy!
We welcome to our Chabad Telethon Kevin Bright. We know about, before we find out about your involvement with Chabad, how did Friends come about?
Wow. Friends came about, Larry, because my partners, Marta Kaufman and David Crane, and I wanted to do a show about our early lives coming out of college in New York City. We're 3 ex-New Yorkers, and we wanted to do a show about something that we knew. And basically, it was a time in our lives where our friends became our family, and that was the show we wanted to do, and that became Friends.
Did it take off right away?
Well, I would say for a television show, it took off very quickly. I would say about 6 weeks in, we were starting to beat our lead-in of Mad About You. So I think it did pretty well in the first year.
How long did it run?
Ran for 10 years, Larry.
And how did you get involved?
Still running, Larry.
Not every week either. How did you get involved with Chabad?
It's an interesting story, Larry. It was the time of the year of the high holidays. It was Yom Kippur, and my parents were in town, and I wanted to take them to shul. So I had my assistant make a phone call. I asked her to call the Reform Synagogue of Malibu and buy tickets for me. And so she called up, and she comes back to me and she says, I spoke to the rabbi. I said, you spoke to the rabbi? How did you get the rabbi on the phone? He's very excited that you're coming, and there's no charge for the tickets. It sounded suspicious to me. So anyhow, I'm driving down Malibu, and I have the address, and I'm on the PCH, and I realize I am not headed to the Reform Temple. I'm headed to Chabad. So it was the divine providence of that day that took me to Chabad. When I walked,
did your secretary make a mistake? Or did
yes, she made a mistake. She called the wrong synagogue. And
wow.
My parents were just treated so wonderfully that day. And it's a wonderful shul. You know, it really had an effect on me. I hadn't really become invested in my Judaism for a long time. And it was such a wonderful day at that synagogue. It wasn't about being morbid or, you know, talking about your sins and how to forgive your sins. Yeah, there was that too, but a baby was also named that day in shul. So it just opened up this wonderful new world of Judaism to me, and that started my relationship with Chabad.
Would you say that before Chabad you were a lapsed Jew?
That might be a way to describe it, Larry. I went to yeshiva for 8 years, and after I graduated, I became a little disillusioned and lost my way as far as my faith. And so, yes, up until that point, I was sort of a seasonal Jew, you might call me.
So had it not been for Chabad, you'd have been back to what you were then. So Chabad changed you.
Yes, Chabad changed me. It inspired me. The thing about Chabad is you know, in a time where there's so many bad things going on in the world, Larry, as you know and cover every day, Chabad has only one mission: to give love to the world, to give charity to the world, and to help make peace in the world. And the other mission is for Jews to become a part of this mission, to get involved in giving charity and creating a better world, not just for Jews, but for everybody, Larry. And so that's what inspires me about Chabad.
So are you an activist now?
I am a card-carrying member of the Rebbe's Army, you might say.
So you do more than just contribute?
Yes, I'm involved with this telethon on an annual basis, tried to give whatever advice that I can give, and very involved with my own local Chabad shul in Malibu.
I salute you, Kevin, not just for your success, but for what you did with your success.
Thank you, Larry. Same to you.
Kevin
Maybe we can
Bright.
dance later.
We'll dance.